Hi, I'm Josanne Wright Callender, excuse me as I reach, the author of The Happy Little Garbage Truck, and it's an educational guide and picture book. And I haven't been back before you for several weeks. We were traveling for the summer and a lot of activities going on. And won't get into that. But the opportunities and challenges of teaching social skills to children post COVID pandemic period are always before me. And the last time I met, I said that we were going to look into this one article from Education Week where they surveyed a number of teachers, and the teachers gave the top few items of what they had seen children struggle with. And the overall heading was social skills. So I said I was going to come back and talk about each one of these areas. There are three in particular. And today it's just an overview. But the top one was listening and following directions. Huge, like 94% of the teachers surveyed said that was an area that children were struggling with. And then the second one was using scissors and crayons because they were at home and not in a structured environment doing using these tools as part of their activities, their regular activities. And then the third one was sharing and cooperating with others and taking turns. And this was something that I noticed pre-pandemic when I was in the classroom. You had to teach children how to take turns and how to share and how to wait their turn when it's time to go outside or get a book or anything. It's just part of growing up. So these are um, activities and skills that are learned behaviors when a child is in a structured environment, such as a school, because teachers have to plan how to teach these skills on a regular basis. Just about every material um, function and purpose that I uh, had to do with teaching social skills. And the reason why I became so focused on social skills is, I was trying to, my first focus as a teacher was how do you motivate a child? And a nun that I was working with in another type of program said that you had to make it fun, Josanne. If you're going, because I was not teaching at that time, I was actually working as a law office word processor and secretary, a legal secretary, had taken a hiatus from teaching. But I met this lady and she said, Josanne, if you're going back into teaching, you have to make it fun. That's the only way you can motivate a child. And I remembered that. And every single lesson I created, that was a huge part of what was my foundation. So, starting back with, I said that I was going to talk about developing listening skills. And all of these skills, I'm going to start listening skills next time we talk. But all of these skills, listening, following directions, having the proper use of crayons and scissors, taking turns, all of these build a child's self esteem. And as you build a child's self esteem, you're actually creating an environment in which the child will be motivated to do more because they can see, I can do that. I couldn't do that before, but I can do that now. And that's what I would do also, besides having fun with the children, was to show them in their charts how much more they were gaining. And I saw one kindergarten teacher had uh, done a word chart, and each child had the words that they knew underneath their picture. And I said, that is so graphic. They can just visually see, oh, I'm gaining more words. And unfortunately, there was that comparison. I have fewer words than, George. But, I did this more of a surreptitious way and private way. I would bring the child up to my desk and I'd show what their scores were before and then what they were doing now. And you could see the surprise in there because they didn't know they were improving. So anytime you can help a child adjust to the fact that they are learning, it's not just something an activity that's happening in a vacuum. They're learning. you're doing them a great service. So, next time we're going to talk about improving listening and communication skills. And I thank you so much for sharing and subscribing. And this is the Happy Little Garbage Truck channel. And I'm Josanne Wright Callender, a teacher of 27 plus years in the area of special education. So, this is one of my passions. And that's why I wrote the Happy Little Garbage Truck. Let's see which hand. Over here, rather than point to my sign. This is a lot easier. Um, to first show children that even though this truck was small, he was mighty because he did what he could in his job and did it every day with a joyful spirit. And I said, in school, this is our job. It's our job to learn. So I think you can really get a lot out of using my materials. But the most important thing is to try to make everything fun for the children that you're working with, you're teaching as a parent, and also continually encourage them to see that they are making progress. And if they haven't made progress yet, stress that they still have time and it's more time to come, that they will, with more time, they will gain those skills. So thank you very much. And we'll talk later. And please subscribe, please share. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless. Bye bye.